Hi guys. I just wanted to let everyone know that this video is pre-filmed. It was filmed on the 1st. I like to pre-film a lot so I don't have to film on the day that it's supposed to go up, because that can take a very long time with rendering and uploading and stuff like that. So I just have to render it and upload it and not worry about filming it, because I had already filmed it the day before. But I have this list. I made a list of things that I want to talk about today, so I don't have to, ramble on and on and on and on and make this video like 15 minutes long. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is CP Misconceptions, and you know that this is what people think about people with CP and myths and stuff like that. I wanted to talk about this because I get this a lot. What can I do? What can I not do? What takes me longer? Does CP affect my life, or does it hinder my life, I should say? Have I ever wished I was different? Stuff like that, And I made a list of 13 facts and myths that I just thought of off the top of my head. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Number 1, don't assume. Just because someone has CP, don't assume that we can't do certain things that other people can do. We can do everything or I can do everything that other people can do. It just takes me longer to do things, but I can do it. And I don't like when people assume that I can't do it, because that just makes me want to work even harder to prove them wrong, to prove to them that I can do it. Number 2 is, I'm looking over here because I have a list made out, so yeah. Number 2 is, I do have a normal life. I do everything that a normal 24-year-old girl can do. Like I said, it just might take me a little bit longer to do it, but I can do it. I go out with my family. I go out with my friends. I have a normal life. I just get really tired if I'm standing for a very, very long time, so I can't, I do have a normal life. That's what I'm trying to say. Number 3, I get this question a lot. Is my future limited? What are my plans? And my future is not limited. My future is big and it is bright, and I hate it when people say that just because I have CP that my future is not normal and it is not limited. Number 4 is, I can walk. I can walk, but I walk with a walker, like I said in my previous video. I walk with a walker, and sometimes if it's long distances and I get really, really tired, I have a wheelchair and a scooter that I use to go long distances, so I don't have to walk, because, I can walk. I just can't go long distances, and because I get really, really tired and really winded. Number 4, this is probably one of the most common questions that I get, or statements, really. I've had people tell me that just because I have cerebral palsy, that I am not independent, and that is not true. I still live with my family at home, but I am severely independent. I only need help getting in and out of the shower, and that is because I fall a lot. Well, not that I fall a lot. I can fall. So I just need help doing that, because if I don't have help getting in and out of the shower, it can take me a really, really long time to, scoot my way out of the shower. Not that that's like something that you want to know, but anyways, I am independent. Just because I have CP and just because I live with my family. Me living with my family is my choice. CP is not contagious. People think that just because, people are afraid to come over and talk to me, and they think that just because I have CP that I am fragile and that it is contagious. Number 1, it is not contagious, and number 2, I am not fragile. CP isn't a disease. It is a brain injury. But it's not like one of those brain injuries that, affects my entire life. Just this teeny tiny part of my brain that affects my motor skills and stuff, and my limbs, my legs mainly. That is what's damaged. CP does not disappear. Like, people say that, oh, don't worry, CP will go away as you get older, and as you mature, it will go away. But that is so far from the truth. It does not go away ever. In some cases, it gets worse. People think that if you have CP, that we're not smart, but that is not the case. I am very smart, and it actually offends me when somebody tells me that I'm not smart, or I can't do this, I can't do that, because that's not the truth. I am very smart. And it offends me also when people tell me that I'm slow just because I have CP, which people tell me that more often than not, just like random strangers. And another thing is that I hate when I was very little, and people, or not even when I was very little, about when I was 5 or 6, people would stop my mom and my family in the store or in the mall, and I would be in like a cart or a stroller or something, and people would stop my mom and say, oh, she should be walking, she shouldn't be in a wheelchair or a stroller or a cart, she shouldn't be sitting there, she should be up walking and running like the other kids. And then my mom would have to tell them that I couldn't really walk by myself, that I had CP, and then, I just hate it when people assume that just because I am lazy, that's not what I'm trying to say. I hate it when people assume that, like, I'm lazy and I don't want to do things. It's not that I don't want to do things. It's just that some things I can't do. Like, I can't get up. I can't get up and walk long distances. I can't run, but I make up for the stuff that I can't do with stuff that I can do. Number 10 is my CP is different every day. I never wake up with the same symptoms as I had the day before. And number 11. CP does not affect my personality. I still have a very, very fun, bubbly personality, as some people have said. I don't really know. I'm just me. And another misconception that they get, although it is sometimes, CP is not always a severe disability. It can be, but a lot of times it's not. But a lot of times it is. It just depends on the person and the type that you have. And number 13, I still get this to this day, even though I'm 24 years old. And it's something that I hate. When somebody has CP and you see them coming down the street, or they're in a wheelchair or something, or they walk with a walker, don't stare, because if you stare, that makes us feel like we're lesser and we're doing something wrong when we're not. We're just trying to enjoy our day. So that is it, and that is my 13 misconceptions or facts about CP that people, they miss. It's a misconception, and those are my 13. So I hope you guys enjoyed. See you tomorrow. And always remember that I love you.